Welcome, everybody. What's up? My name is Dusky. I am a founder here at Golden Key Society. I am over marketing and community. So I'm the guy that everyone gets to see. Obviously, all of our founders are doxed on our website, so you can go in there. Feel free to join in, research about us. We want to talk to you. We put our entire lives out there because we want everyone to know who we are down to a critical level. So I am so excited to be the one to communicate with all of you guys, to get involved with you guys. Fun announcements before we get started in today's educational day. Our hats are in. They are done. They are embroidered and they are saucy. So if you want one, throw it into the chat for sure. We're going to be giving these things away. Like we did not purchase these to sell. We purchased these to just throw them out there. We want everyone to be wearing them. We want people to tag when they're wearing them. We want to get these out ASAP. We do not want to hold on to these things. So I think what we're going to create is maybe like some kind of spin-off of like a Shopify store or something, and just do shipping only, like shipping less than the hat. We're not trying to do any kind of like scheme or anything like this, but we definitely want to move them out there. And I think just paying for shipping and getting them out to everybody here, at least in the United States so far, would be awesome and a lot of fun. So obviously we want to work on getting it to our worldwide members, but we'll work on that. So today we're going to be talking specifically educational day on floor price. And these educational days aren't going to take so much time, and they're going to be very informational. They're going to be also quick, fast pace. So if you have any questions, feel free. I see all of your comments here in the chat, and I'm so excited. So please ask your questions. Please talk about what you've seen and your experiences. Today, we're specifically going to talk about floor price. And to talk about floor price, we're going to go through a couple of little definitions about mint, the mint price, and why these items are different. So let's get started. The mint price is when you go to their website. Our website will take us, for example, on July 27th, we have our whitelist mint, and then on August 3rd, we have our public mint. So that's for those that want to use cards and maybe don't understand smart wallets as much, and they didn't RSVP. So mint is the cheapest price that you can get an NFT to enter into a project generally. And generally it's just a set price. You can get as many as you want at that set price, and you get all of the benefits that come with being the one that mints. So that comes with things like royalties, that comes with items such as you host the power of being the one that can resell these items, if that makes sense. There is a large market for flipping and reselling NFTs. That is definitely one of the individuals that will be purchasing these NFTs. They want to buy it so they can flip it and make money off of it. That's what I've done a lot with NFTs myself. Actually, literally every NFT that I have bought in the last 3 months, which has been a lot of NFTs, have come from funds through flipping other NFTs. So I haven't paid for an NFT in probably 3 to 4 months because I started flipping them, and then I just keep my money there in Ethereum and just keep doing it and keep growing my cache of NFTs, and also using them to give to you guys for our game nights, which is extremely exciting. So mint price is generally the cheapest price that you can purchase this NFT. Once you purchase the NFT from the founders' websites, so goldenkeysociety.io is ours. Once you've purchased that, it then automatically gets posted on what we call a resale market. The most known resale market out there is OpenSea. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Once you've purchased it, it goes onto OpenSea and it just stays there. It doesn't say that anybody can buy it. Nobody can purchase it from you, but people can go on and make you offers. If you decide that you want to flip or make more money off of these NFTs, you will go to that resale market and then you will post it up for a higher or better price so that you can sell it, make more money, and flip the NFT. It's exactly like buying a house. You know, when you want to flip a house, you want to find one at a great low cost. Maybe you put some work into it. So for us, our utility starts going. As you guys can see, we have full scheduled speakers already ready to go. Once those speakers start, that resale value will go up. So the work is already being put in, and then you post it up for a higher price and flip it. So generally, if you want to flip an NFT and stay in the project, you need to purchase more than one. And so we're going to be diving into OpenSea. And I also, as you guys can see in our Discord, we already have our owners chats opened. So there's going to be a verification button that you're going to be able to go through and get into those chats before our app goes live. We're going to be hosting that through Discord. And then once our app goes live here in the next couple of months, all of owners chatting, verification, everything will be done through that app. So it is more secure and less hackable for individuals. So let's dive in. We're going to be looking into OpenSea. If you have a favorite, if you have like a favorite collection you want us to look at, drop it here in the chat, and we'll definitely go look at them. Obviously, this is OpenSea, so this is your resale market. So this is where you will go and post your resale. This is where, for you as an individual, your profile, you can click on and you can look at the NFTs that you hold. I do not host any wallets on this laptop. I have a dedicated laptop specifically only for Golden Key Society contracts and for my NFTs. It helps to make sure that I am completely safe. And as you can see here, you can go on and explore at any of those things. So we're going to go down here. You can see notable drops, things that are going to be coming out and when those things are going to be coming out. And then down here is, you see our top collections over 24 hours. And what's kind of funny is I'm not seeing, wow, this is probably one of the first times I haven't seen Bored Ape Yacht Club in the top 10. They have like Mutant Ape and everything in here, but not the actual Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is crazy. And they are the ones that I actually want. I wanted to go over and look at. Obviously, they pull up right here. So here is Bored Ape Yacht Club. When they first launched, they were 0.8 Ethereum, I believe. So a little bit more pricier than us, but their floor price right here is 99.7 Ethereum. So that is absolutely insane. It's crazy. That's the equivalent of about, we can click on this one right here, $126,000 in order to purchase this item, which is outrageous. It's crazy. So you can see here that, and I want to make sure, because I pinned mine. Can everyone see what I'm seeing right here on my laptop? If you want to throw that in the chat, just make sure that the screen sharing is working correctly. Let's see that. Let's just make sure. I want to make sure that that's working. Okay, I wanted to just make sure. So you can see here, the floor price is the absolute bare minimum that you can get into a project. So this is the cheapest ape out there in order to join the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And this is a very exaggerated floor price. Obviously, Bored Ape, they're OGs. They got in at the right time. It is awesome. You're not going to be seeing floor prices like this in a very extremely long time until, you know, when we get close to May next year, then you'll see Golden Key like that. We'll be like that. So it doesn't matter. So it's all good. That will be our base entry. So as you can see here, that is how you can purchase. That's the cheapest you can purchase. And then you can make an offer. And then we can go down here. You can see all the offers that are being made. And then you can actually see here all the transactions. So you can see that this one, after being minted, then they sold it for 50 ETH. So they sold it for now equivalent about $50,000. Back then, 50 ETH was probably around $100,000 in and of itself. And then 68 ETH, 91 ETH, and now it is posted for 99 ETH, which is crazy. This is extremely exaggerated part about floor price. We're going to go to one of my favorite projects, and that is Meta. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to go to Meta Bounty Hunters. That is one of my favorite collections. We're going to put that right here. All right. So welcome to Meta Bounty Hunters. They are a great project. They host educational days as well, which is kind of fun. This is a project that really fueled my love for NFTs. Just a really, really cool project. As you can see here, the floor price is 2.68 Ethereum. And what it was to mint was 0.275 Ethereum. So when I minted mine, they were 0.275 ETH. Now they are way higher than that, and they're 2.68 Ethereum. You're going to see this as an average healthy floor price. So Bored Apes is very exaggerated. This is a very much so healthy, great floor price. And we're going to be talking a lot specifically about the way that Ethereum moves and the floor price moves, because the floor price will move as Ethereum does. So this price point, when you post something up 2.68 ETH, if Ethereum goes down $500 in the next 30 minutes, this price is the same and you can go purchase it. And then your Ethereum that you bought that with follows the Ethereum pattern. So if it goes up, it goes back up. We're talking in ETH. We're not going to be talking in US dollars. We will talk about that and compare that. And I'm going to show you exactly what is the best time to move in on a floor price for projects such as this one. We're going to go into another one done by Meta Labs Agency, which is Meta Bounty Hunters is done by a company called Meta Labs Agency. And you can see here, lions, not sheep. This is also a great project if you're a fan of Sean Whalen. He's hosting a lot of really cool stuff, which is just absolutely exciting. Now their floor price is 0.62 ETH. Let me see here what that equates to right here. So it's about $789. So their mint price is $700. So you can see here, okay, they have, they're above their mint price. Well, I consider that healthy. One thing that you need to consider as well is they have not fully minted out yet. So Lions Not Sheep, their items that are available is 17,000. They've done a fraction of that. That's because they only release a certain amount at a certain time. So they're not releasing everything to public like we are. They are only releasing a few hundred every couple of days. That's just the way that they decided to do it. That's awesome. Good on them. That's just really cool. So their floor price, I would consider is healthy. I would not consider it extravagant yet because they have not minted out. So you can actually purchase this for $700 at mint already. And then this is also a great place this is a great market right now to watch and monitor for flipping NFTs. I have already flipped 4 Lions Not Sheep NFTs in and of itself, because there are people that they just feel more comfortable purchasing off of OpenSea. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. That's just the way they like to do it. So I take advantage of that. That's a great thing. Now we're going to go back to, you know what? Let's play with Gold Panda Club. This is one of Morgan's favorites. That's why I wanted to pull it up. I've been in this NFT for a long time. I actually sold off my last one flipping it, and I'm definitely going to be purchasing more to go back into it. This is a great NFT, great founders. The way that they are doing their mint is unlike anybody else's. So it's just such an interesting project, and they're in it for the long game, just like us at Golden Key. So amazing, and their founders are really cool. I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want to put out like in any way are we bagging on any projects going through criticizing their floor price. I'm only showing you projects that I personally think are great. So their floor price here 0.85. Their mint price has generally been about 0.09. So that's a fantastic floor price. You always want to figure out kind of where was their mint, what was going on then, and why has it risen so much. Now we're going to get a little technical talking about floor price here, and pay attention to follow me, because we're going to be talking about the US dollar and floor price. All right. So, and that has to do a lot with the way Ethereum is going. If you know anything about the Ethereum market, you're looking into crypto, you know we're what is called a bear market. That just means that Ethereum stocks and investments are down, and we are going through a small recession, I would say. I don't want to scare anybody with that. It's not really a big deal. Actually, when it comes to this is the best time for NFT buyers, for investors and everything to get in. This is the number one best time you'll ever see. When people are fearful, you are greedy. When people are greedy, you are fearful. That is something that I live my entire investment portfolio by, and I believe that others should too. Obviously, not financial advice, but this 0.85, what you're going to see, because there's a certain amount of US dollar that somebody wants to make through flipping. So if you take this right here, this is about $1,082. They bought this for, let's see, let's just actually just go look at what they bought it for. So they actually bought it at right here. You can see 0.188 ETH. That's great. That's an amazing, like they even, whoever got it before then, whoever minted it and purchased it, probably got it for even a better price. So that's something that's so awesome. Good on them. But let's go off this 0.188 ETH. If they bought it for this, and then they want to sell it for $1,082, what happens is if they want to make sure that their bare minimum, they want to make $1,000, they need to watch Ethereum. And if Ethereum goes down, they will mark this item up in price, and that will actually ensue raise the floor price. So when Ethereum goes down, a lot of times you will see everybody's floor price go up, because those that are trying to make money off of their NFTs, they're trying to make a certain margin. They hopefully they didn't just say, oh, I want to make $1,082. They were like, you know what? I can see the floor price is hanging around here. I'm going to be the lowest on the floor price if somebody wants to enter. Okay. So, which is fantastic. That's awesome. Like this is the cheapest you can get into the Golden Panda Club at this moment, which is fantastic. So as you can see, you have $1,000. If Ethereum goes down, you're going to have to raise that floor price to make sure you make the same USD. Why that is important is because you need to be watching when a project is hyping up floor price. So like, oh my gosh, in one day, our floor price has gone up a whole ETH, which is a big deal. That's a really big deal. You need to watch, where is Ethereum going? Did they raise a whole ETH and while Ethereum is going up or stable? Because that's awesome. That project is going somewhere. Their utility is great. Basically, that is going to be Golden Key Society, which we're really excited about because of the value that we're going to be bringing. Or is their floor price going up because Ethereum is going down? That is something that you have to watch for. When it comes to floor price, you have to understand, if you really want to understand floor price, like if you want to get into NFTs, you want to get into flipping, or you just want to know the value of the NFTs that you hold, you have to understand where ETH is and what's that doing for the floor price. Because when ETH goes down, floor prices will go up. And then if people get scared, that's when they'll go back down. That's when people be like, you know what, I need to sell off these assets. I'm scared. I'm like, I just can't do NFTs anymore. So that's something that's very, you can consider, look into, and it's something that you really need to take into account, because a lot of projects will hook a lot of investors in to buying more on when their floor price is going up and ETH is going down, because the price might still be the same. They can just use that as extra hype, if that makes sense. It's almost like I would consider it's almost a fake hype. Obviously, you're buying into ETH, all of that, which is great. But when you're buying an asset, you can't just be like, yo, this asset is worth 0.85. It's not technically worth 0.85 ETH. It's only worth what it sells. So this asset technically is at average price 0.188 in price. When it comes to NFTs, the asset is worth what the floor price and what it is last sold for. That's the value of it. This is not the value. This is the value they want it to have. When someone purchases it, that's when it has that kind of value. That's something that you have to understand. It's the same things with real estate. It's the same things with houses. When it comes to the housing market, it's how much are people buying your house around you that makes your house valuable. It's not, oh, we have great stainless steel, even though that helps the value, but it's only that value when somebody purchases it at that price. Does everyone understand where I'm going? Do we have any questions about floor price, what that is? Do we all understand kind of where that is, how to actually gauge floor pricing, and how to actually gauge a project's success off of floor price? Does everyone understand? You can throw that in the chat. Say yes, say no, ask questions. This is a really good time to get clarity on floor price and and that. Morgan, makes sense. So this is a really good way to be like, hey, I love this project. It's already minted. Going through your steps to figure out if it is a great project is valuable. And most of the time, it doesn't come down to floor price. It comes down to your research into the project and what you decide on your own. Watching floor price and not being scooped up by hype when floor price is going up is very important, because you could get buy-in when floor price is going up per se. But in the US, if you're comparing to US dollar, which is what we will always do here at Golden Key Society, it is the exact same value, the hard money value. Here at Golden Key Society, we deal in real world assets, real world utility. So when we come to that, we are always going to compare Ethereum to US dollar and figure out, okay, what is the value in USD? Because our goal is to raise the floor price through how much USD it's worth, and not so much focusing on how much Ethereum it's worth. Because the floor price goes up, but our US dollar equivalent has stayed the same, we haven't achieved what we want to yet. When you're a crypto investor, when Ethereum is down and you're a crypto investor, that's the best time to get into Ethereum. But when you're buying assets and holding on to those things, when Ethereum goes up and you bought an asset at 3 ETH, it doesn't necessarily mean it's still there, if that makes sense. So I want to make sure that that's clear for everyone. Do we have any other questions? Do you have any questions at all about floor price, going into floor price, what to look for? Any questions? Because if not, like we're there. We've been here for 30 minutes. I can't believe we've been here for 30 minutes. That went by really, really fast. Well, everybody, thank you so much. Obviously, hats, we are going to be rolling those out. We're going to figure out a way between today and tomorrow to get those all out to you guys, because we want to just get them out to everybody, friends, family, people that are in the Discord, people that aren't in the Discord. We want to get everyone in the Discord first off, but we want to make sure that everybody can not purchase, but get a hat, because we're here to add value. We're not here to drain wallets, if that makes sense. Like we created Golden Key Society to lower the barrier of entry into these opportunities to help everybody around us and to bless our lives for generations. So will you have another Zoom to go through the roadmap? Yes, we have done an AMA going through the roadmap before, but we are going to definitely do a Zoom. We'll do a Zoom, our next AMA on Wednesday. We'll do a Zoom to go through the roadmap, bring up a lot more things. So next Wednesday, because we're getting so close to mint, we will definitely go through roadmap on the Zoom. It'll be a little bit of a longer one to make sure that everything is clear and everyone understands everything, but it'll be hosted the same time as we do every bit and every time, if that makes sense. And so thank you guys so much for joining us today on Educational Day. I hope you guys have a absolute insanely awesome day, and we'll see you later. Ka Keats.